Shit.
For real.
You know, Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want him to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. And he'd chill. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it. Like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left, and unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like that. Do you want him to go to jail or you want him to live? That's the whole idea, to come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for a long time.
You want to see you as a guy that's in his trainer, that's like a father figure to him. You're training him all the time. You know him. Both y'all from the streets of Baltimore the whole bit. Who do you want to see Tank fight next?
I want him to get all of them that ran their mouth.
What happens when loyalty turns into betrayal and legends collide with rising stars? Floyd Money. Mayweather, the undefeated icon who redefined boxing, is facing one of his most explosive challenges, yet not from a fighter in the ring, but from someone he once considered family, Gervonta "Tank" Davis. The prodigy Mayweather groomed for greatness has gone from protege to rival, and this time it's personal, at the heart of the chaos. Calvin Ford, Tank's former coach, and the man who shaped his career, is now teaming up with Floyd under Mayweather Promotions. A public confrontation between Floyd and Tank turned into a fiery argument that erupted into an all-out brawl, leaving the boxing world stunned. This isn't just about pride, it's a battle for power, legacy, and control. Buckle up, because this story is packed with drama punches and shocking revelations. It all started with a business decision or betrayal, depending on who you ask. Calvin Ford, the coach who stood by Gervonta Davis through thick and thin, recently made headlines for joining Mayweather Promotions. While the move seemed strategic for Calvin, it felt like a knife to the back for Tank. Why? Because Calvin isn't just any coach, he's the man who helped turn Tank into a knockout artist from the gritty gyms of Baltimore to sold-out arenas. Calvin and Tank were an unbreakable duo, but now Ford's allegiance with Floyd has created a ripple effect no one could have anticipated. Vocal about his rocky relationship with Floyd, accusing him of being controlling and dismissive of his growth. Adding Calvin to Floyd's camp felt like the ultimate betrayal, and Tank wasn't going to stay quiet about it.
No, Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want him to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. And he'd chill. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it. Like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left, and unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like that. Do you want him to go to jail or you want him to live? That's the whole idea, to come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for a long time.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And but over the years, is constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all.
I can't even fucking kill motherfucker. I ain't no motherfucker. Bitch, I'ma kill that motherfucker. When I catch you, motherfucker, I kill you, motherfucker. You crazy? I know the fuck they playing with. I don't pay no motherfucking haste. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up.
Confrontation between Floyd and Tank started at a public charity event in Las Vegas. What was supposed to be a peaceful gathering quickly turned into a spectacle. Tank confronted Floyd in front of cameras, calling him out for signing Calvin Ford to his team Davis. Reportedly shouted, "You took the one person who had my back. You can't stand to see me win without you, Floyd. Never one to back down." Snapped back, "I made you. Tank, don't forget who gave you this platform. You think Calvin's going to help you. Beat me, keep dreaming." As the argument escalated, the crowd grew tense. Witnesses described the exchange as explosive, with both men shouting over each other. Tank accused Floyd of sabotaging his career out of jealousy, while Floyd claimed Tank was ungrateful. Now it didn't take long for this verbal exchange to turn into a fistfight. Things took a dramatic turn when Tank pushed Floyd, and all hell broke loose. Members of both camps jumped in to separate the two, but it wasn't long before punches started. Flying video footage from the incident shows Tank swinging at one of Floyd's team members, while Floyd himself was held back by security. Calvin Ford, who was present at the event, tried to defuse the situation, but ended up becoming a target of Tank's anger. "You're a sellout," Tank yelled at his former coach. The brawl lasted several chaotic minutes before security broke them up. No one was seriously injured, but the damage had been done both to their reputations and their already fractured relationship.
Waiting to sit down and talk to him one-on-one, saying what his mental at. Whatever he want to do, I just prepare him for it mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
It's exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come.
Tank Davis, bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer. George was a puncher. Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had an overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of competition.
Yes,
he was doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good.
In the aftermath of the fight, Tank took to Instagram Live to address the situation, speaking directly to his fans. He didn't hold back. Floyd's always been about control. He can't stand that I'm doing my own thing. Tank also hinted that his upcoming fight with Lamont Roach has been overshadowed by the drama. I should be focusing on my next fight, but instead I'm dealing with this mess. They're trying to break me, but I'm built for this feud between Floyd and Tank is more than just personal. It's a clash of ideologies. Floyd represents the old guard, a methodical businessman who controls every aspect of his empire. Tank, on the other hand, is part of a new generation of fighters who value independence and authenticity. As the dust settles, one question looms large. What does this mean for Tank's career with Calvin Ford now? In Floyd's corner, Tank faces a unique challenge. Not only is he up against Lamont Roach in his next fight, but he's also battling the narrative that he can't succeed without his old team. Yep, let's talk about this fight for a second. Lamont Roach is no joke. There's a lot on the line here. Gervonta Davis is the king of knockouts. His record speaks for itself, undefeated with a ridiculous number of stoppages most recently. We all remember that brutal body shot that crumpled Ryan Garcia like a lawn chair. Tank doesn't just knock people out. He makes a statement every time he steps in the ring. And that's what makes this fight so interesting. Tank is coming in as the heavy favorite, but let's be real, this isn't just about winning for him. It's about showing the world that he's still at the top, that nobody in the division can touch him. But hey, you know what this means? All the pressure is going to be on him now. Roach might not have the one-punch KO power that Tank does, but he's a master at the technical side of boxing. He's a counterpuncher with incredible footwork. And he knows how to frustrate aggressive fighters like Davis. Roach has been studying Tank's style. And during the face-off, he made it clear that he's not here to be another highlight on Davis's reel.